Hello, hello. Welcome to Shady and White. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a sterling lot from our local jewelry auction. Hope everybody's doing great. Thanks so much for joining us today. If you haven't been here before, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. And we sell on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, and YouTube. We give our subscribers first dibs and discounts, and then we put them on our online platforms. So if jewelry interests you, hard goods, cleanings, information, spotlights on designers, history lessons, if any of that sounds fun, then this is the channel for you. I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully we can earn your subscription today. It's free, and all you have to do is down here in this little corner, if your button is red, please take a moment and click it. We would greatly appreciate it. We go to our local jewelry auction, and if you might have one in your area, be sure to check it out. This is a sterling lot, and these pieces are phenomenal. I thought these were really great when I first saw them, and I'll say that this was the piece that really caught my eye. The Green Man, I always find those fascinating, and this one is no less. So I'm going to push these gently out of the way. I have it all neatly done. I'm not used to it lining up like this. So I'm just going to push them out of the way and then grab them and start going through them. If you see something that you're interested in, all you do is send me an email to shadyny@gmail.com, and we will send you a PayPal invoice. Shipping is $5 in the United States, under a pound, and anything outside the United States or over a pound in the United States is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. So let's see if there's anything else. I told you our email. Oh, if you could send us a screenshot of what you like, that would be very helpful, or a timestamp. And if you're the first to request it, we'll email you back and let you know. Also, if you check in each video by 2 o'clock the next day, I have a sold list up, and just check that. And if you want to see if something's already sold. So this piece right here, very, very cool. This is called a Green Man, and you'll find them all different faces and designs, but they always have like leaves and a man's face. And this is by Jessica Galbraith. It is signed on the back here with her mark, 925. It does have a copyright. It has a double bell. This is a pretty heavy piece, so you would definitely want a heavier chain on this one. But at least it has the 2 bells, so it doesn't have to be too heavy. This is 1.5 inches by 1 inch. And on this one, I found them online anywhere from about $80 to $120. So for subscribers, I'm going to say $50. This is a beautiful sterling, and it is marked here, and Italy. I believe it might be Mylar. Let me check real quick. Yes, and it is a Marco macaroni diamond cut. Can you see that? With a hidden clasp. Really cool hidden clasp. And it just slides in. Then it has this great safety clasp. I love the diamond cut on this, which is just gorgeous. Okay, it is 7 and I'm going to say 3/8. Gorgeous piece. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do these are running anywhere from about $65 to $75. So I'm going to say let's do $35 on this one. Here is really pretty piece. This is an olive leaf sterling bracelet by STS. It is signed, let me see, right here, 925 STS. It is on a lobster clasp, like so. And it has, yeah, it has little, these might be little diamond chips. However, I can't test them because they're too small. So they're either little diamond chips or they are cubic zirconia, but they're too small, so I can't tell. And the size of this is 7 1/4 inch. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $25. The next piece we have is this gorgeous sterling gaspiite Native American by L. It's signed by L, sterling on the back, and it is gaspiite is a relatively new stone that was discovered in the 60s, and I believe, which is really cool, the properties of gaspiite was traditionally used among the Australian Aboriginal people as a vision stone, and it is believed to also have powerful healing abilities and to aid in weight loss. Really? Maybe I should keep this one. It is also affiliated with the heart and the solar plex chakras. So that's a pretty beautiful piece right there. The size is 1 3/4 by about 7/8 inch. And on this one, I'm going to do $75. So there's the side, back, beautiful bell, and signed. Love that. Now this is a really, really interesting piece. I did not know about this. This is from the Eden Hand Arts Company. It is sterling silver with 2 14-karat gold balls on the end cuff. And this company, as I said, it's new to me. I did not know about this company. It's from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and it's such a cute story. If you find it interesting, just go on edenhandarts.info, and their little story is just so cute. He was a silversmith, and his wife Eve was a potter, and in 1962 they bought a little studio garden cottage and opened up their little business, and she made pottery and whimsical, and she sold to Gumps, and which is high-end stuff, and he did classes and taught silversmithing. Such a cute story. And this piece shocked me because if you go online, they run anywhere from about $300 to $500, and that was a surprise. And if you also continue to look, there's a company called Cape Cod. I can't remember now. But anyway, it does the same type of bracelets and cuffs, but those don't go as high. But the ones that are signed Eden, and this one is signed right there. And if you find these, what a great piece you have. So I'm going to do, this fits me perfectly. I have a 7.5 inch wrist. So anybody with below a 7.5 it'll fit. You just got to be careful and bend it down slowly and be sure to warm it up. The ones that are 14 karat gold go for more, of course. So on this, I'm going to offer it to subscribers for $200. Such a beautiful piece. I have to say, with all of these pieces, I would gladly include any of these in my personal collection. So if they don't sell, they might end up there. These are gorgeous. These are unsigned. Let me be sure there's no signature under the... No, it's not signed at all. I did test it. The backs do have sterling on them. And it says ST and then STL, so sterling silver. And these are needlepoint teardrops. Aren't those fabulous? I love these. And the drop on these are 1 1/8 inches by about 3/8 of an inch. I don't run across that many needlepoint turquoise anymore. But when I do, I just think it's fabulous. This one has the oxidation in the center with the ropes on the edges, so just gorgeous. And the top little turquoise has a jawbone or zigzag bezel. And on these, I'm going to do $50. This piece is interesting. It says, and I've ran across these before that say P4SR, and I didn't know what it meant. These are diamonds all on the left side of the heart, and it's a pendant. And I was like, what is who actually, because I thought it was a designer. Well, it turns out that it is a type of metal that was just made. It's called patina 4, which is a mix of, and when it happened was they developed this because precious metals had gotten so expensive. So this was a mixture that they made to be competitive. So it's a mix of 4 metals: platinum, palladium, silver, and gold, plus an alloy. And this exact pendant sold in 2017 for $255 online and also for $170 recently. However, I just find that shocking. But apparently now this metal is considered rare. So I'm still going to do $30, but it is diamond and I did test them. Now this is a cool piece. I had never seen this nye pendant that is a calla lily, and it's a pendant hanging from a bar, and it's signed on the back. Where's it signed? Right there. It says sterling and nye right there. And this is considered in their calla lily line. And they're best known for the dogwood pieces that they make and the calla lily. This is 2 inches by a 1/2 inch. And I have to say, I did a lot of research and I saw a lot of their calla lily pendants and brooches and even rings that were downward, like the bloom was down. This is the only one that I saw that had the dogwood flower up. And I thought that was just really, really nice. So on this one, I'm going to do $20. Now this one, signed on the back, it is a musical note, and it's by the Great Falls Metalworks Company, and it is a tourmaline, purple tourmaline. Isn't that really pretty? And it is 1 inch and 3/8 by 3/4 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to do $35. This is a really cool piece. It is signed sterling right here. Has a lot of oxidation or patina on the back, however you want to say it. It has a real turquoise with zigzag or jawbone bezel set turquoise, and it has, I don't know what these are called, but it has a lot of the markings, Native American markings on it. And this is in the Fred Harvey style. However, because I can't prove that it's a Fred Harvey style, most of their pieces are unsigned as they were sold on the side of the road, so it's hard to tell. This one is kind of large. It is a little small for me, but I have a 7.5 inch wrist. I think if you had a 7 1/4, it would be perfect. And it is sterling. It has a 1.5 inch opening in the back. It is 2.5 inches, and it is a 1/2 inch wide at the largest. As I said, it is sterling, so you can bend it. And I've told you before that the easiest way of bending sterling is be sure to touch it a lot, get the warmth of your hand into it before you want to try to manipulate the sterling, and do it extremely, extremely slow. Otherwise, you could pop the sterling, and that would be horrible on these pieces. These are all, in my opinion, top rate pieces, so you definitely would want to be very careful with this one. So on this one, the Fred Harvey style cuff, I'm going to do $50. Now this I love. This is sterling silver. It's marked on the back 925. It is a Baroque pearl and a garnet pendant. And it is Baroque pearls were called, I think it's Biwa pearls, because they were first cultured by Lake Biwa in Japan. And it could be Biwa. I'm not sure. It's Biwa. You know how I am about pronouncing names. So anyway, if you say, sometimes it'll say Baroque pearl, and sometimes it will be called the Biwa pearl. But this has a round bail, and then it has the fabulous heavier bail. This is 1 3/4 inches by about 3/8 of an inch. I just think this is incredibly stunning. So I'm going to do 75 on this one. This is a gorgeous. This is signed on the back, C. Isaacs, with the turtle or tortoise. And this is a Native American piece with turquoise and opal. It has a flower. It has the beads. It has the leaf. Isn't that just a stunning piece? As I said, it is Native American. It is Chris Isaacs, but he goes by C. Isaacs. And it is 1.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch. And it is pretty thick and heavy. It is, I'm going to say, about 3/8 of an inch. On this one, I have found his things online anywhere from the $400 to $500 mark. And I'm going to do $200 on this one. Isn't that just a gorgeous piece? Now, these are turquoise, and they are a zigzag bezel set with flowers with turquoise. They, one doesn't have a back, so I'll send silicone backs with them because I don't have any of sterling, and I gotta order those. These are beautiful blue. And on these, I'm gonna do $20. And these are rectangle studs. Both of these are studs with sterling silver. Now the backs of these are not a sterling. However, it is the original backs, so I'm leaving them on there. It has a zigzag bezel, and it is, these are small, but they're fabulous. They are 3/8 of an inch by 3/16 of an inch. And I'm going to say, let's do $20 on those. Oh, the one thing I didn't say is I believe these, that see Isaac is with the Oneida Nation. I thought that was good information to have. And these are beautiful. These are sterling mother of pearl omega backs, and they're signed 925 C, I think it's C and A Indonesia. As I said, it has the omega backs and the mother of pearl, and I believe, I'm just not 100%, but I think around the mother of pearl is gold, but I'm not sure, and I can't tell, but maybe you can. It's just blending for me. These are 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch, and on these I'm going to do just $15. Now this one is a sterling silver infinity Mexican cuff with double wired, and it is let's see, signed on the back right here. It says 925 and Mexico right there. It's hard to see, but it's right there. And this is a little less than 2.5 inches by about 1 3/4 of an inch by 1 inch. And on this one, I'm going to do $45. These are sterling silver hoops, and they are hollow. They are marked 925 Italy and then an arrow, but I'm not sure. I don't think these are Zapata because it has arrows going both ways, and I thought Zapata was just one way arrow. But anyway, I'm just saying that these are sterling silver hoops, and they are 1 3/8 inches, and they are 1/4 inch thick. These are fabulous how chunky they are. So on these, I'm just going to do $25. Now we have 4 chains. This one is very, very interesting. This is 24 inches with no clasp, and it's a curb chain, a small curb chain, and it has these 2 O-rings on it, but there is no clasp on this, but it is really a nice chain. everything's sterling. I did test everything. Not only did it come from the auction as sterling, but I tested every piece. And on the 24-inch curb chain, I'm going to do $30. Now, these are all rope chains, and this one is 18 inches with a lobster clasp, and it has the 925 on the little lever. And as I said, it's 18 inches. And on this one, I'm going to do $25. And then this one is 24 inches. And it has 925 right here. It has other things on it. Okay, 925 right here with Italy on that side. The little lever also has 925. The one thing about this piece is the lever, when you lift it up, it doesn't bounce back all the way, but when you pull it down, it stays. And I just think the wire inside needs to be pushed back in. And on this one, I'm going to do 28, because you need to just be cautious with that sterling lobster clasp, or if you prefer, change out the lobster clasp, but I would keep the original just to have it. And then this fabulous lobster clasp, super thick rope chain, has a diamond cut to it. As I said, it's 24 inches. And on this one, I'm going to do $38. Isn't this an amazing collection? I am blown away with the beauty of this lot. And not only that, but with the Native American pieces and the chains, the cuffs, just beautiful. All so exquisitely gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you saw something that interests you, send us an email to oneshadingY@gmail.com. Be sure to join us next week. It is going to be our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So we have lots of things coming up. We have giveaways, we have surprises, we have gifts, and we have some announcements. So hopefully you will come back and join us. Hopefully you enjoyed this day. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.